Hey, my name is Mike Roberts and I am the creator and studio head of TKFY, the Kids From Yesterday. We're based on the beautiful Central Coast. Specifically, my studio is based in Woy Woy on the peninsula there. So the reason I chose the Central Coast is I think it's beautiful, but also, spoilers, I was born here. I was born in Gosford Hospital. I lived away in the city, looked at a whole bunch of other places to live in the world, and honestly, where I live in Woy Woy, I don't want to live anywhere else. So we make all kinds of games. Top of mind is Dolphin, which is a turn-based strategy RPG, what we're calling a battle card tactics game. It has everything that I love about games. You know, it's got deep systems, it's got a fantasy world, it's got a great story. I'm a bit biased because I'm one of the key writers on it. So I guess you'd say we probably lean into adventure and RPG aesthetics, but what we're doing with Love Cross Love is something totally different to that. So I'd say it's kind of eclectic. What made me become a game developer was I always had this fantasy of creating worlds. I'd always loved games and I always wanted to do things that I loved. So I did a computer science degree. I did the degree to make games. And then of course I became a web developer because that's what you do. But ultimately, I think I've always wanted to make games. I always wanted to tell stories. I always wanted to write, and games is just, I think it's the best medium in the world. New South Wales and the Central Coast is somewhere that's like an hour and a half from anywhere in the world. And I know that's by virtue of the airport, but that's no small thing. You know, New South Wales, I think itself has many great stories. Even with our more heritage based in film, we've made some amazing things in film and TV. The story people don't really know is what we make with games. So what I think the indie scene in New South Wales really needs to thrive is, look, the obvious thing is money. Games are art. So yeah, of course you need money to fund your lifestyle and living and things like that, but we're also business owners. I think sometimes, you know, as much as funding is critical, business acumen, education, understanding that we are operating small businesses the way any other business is in New South Wales or in Australia, I think is key. They need to be able to meet people who can tell them to keep going, who can understand and sympathize with the challenges of bringing any product to market, let alone a video game or a piece of art. You tell someone you make games, it's like, oh, that's nice, but what do you really do? No, we need to change that story. So my 2 cents is, yeah, funding, absolutely, of course, and people should be paid for their work, and people are making beautiful things that should be made and should get out there. But more than that, I think we need to tell an awesome story about us and really start to acknowledge the great things that are made here. And I think if we can do that, if we can show people that doing great things is a function of running small, independent, successful businesses, and that there's a lot of support out there, but there's also a lot of hard work to do. If we can change that mindset, if we can shape our story a little more, I think that'll make a world of difference.